A Scots trying to row recital through the Atlantic in a brush-built wood ship has been saved off the shore of Earth's late. Duncan Hutchison, of Lochinver in the Highlands, began his travel more than rather than 3 months ago in New York. Yet, fair up 1 o'clock he informed to the Coast Guard how he was in difficult situation and told he was struggling 8ft, wave propagation. He was selected up by a trader oil tanker, that is header behind to New York. Mr. Hutchison was saved 863 miles of the shore. His 23FOOT, 7 meter, ship, Sleipnir, is creature towed by the oil tanker. He has grown more than rather than 18,000 pounds for the weight raid Mercy. A position on Mr. Hutchison's Facebook web page told he had fair achieved his 100 days at ocean. As ever, appreciate you to everyone for your supporting. Day 101 will be an emotion one for Duncan, and us all, it told. This ship how saved Duncan is connected for New York. Else position told how in spite mastering so in the facility, a collapse of the Oarsman's at-board electric leftward him in a descending force delivery. This fail of his second cell, was accompanied by his initial delivery cut of, outgoing him dependent on the items he loaded in advance, it told. His potential his GPS tracker and all navigate machinery is downward. He will be desolate, particularly in a engineering issue, quite rather than a natural or structure question of the ship. Though same's completely devoted to completion the problem, present noted 100 days at ocean. The position added, inviting the in was perhaps the hardest item Duncan's always had to do, but is bequest to his unselfish and vocational attitude through the travel. In regulation of range, if it was in a direct link he would include coded the range among New York and Lochinver, so he will be really frustrated since he likes to see things to a complete, she told. I believe in the behind of his reason same where he has done a really accountable judgment since he wouldn't wish to reason any of the disaster services any anxiety and had he leftward it any much longer it could include be rather a position. HM Coast Guard Responsibility Captain Mark Rodaway, told, same's been selected up secure and so. We'll go on to hold in concern in him via the oil tanker team time they advance their passageway behind to New York. The is a nice sample of how so the Domestic Marine Operative Center and the Coast Guard Domestic Web Company Ordnance Length Range Save missions. We're thankful to the oil tanker for responsible and saving the Oarsman. Previous recent monthly, MT Hutchison achieved the half spot in his 3,000 mi, 4,828 kilometers, affair. He was aimed to complete his travel in Lochinver on the western upland shore. Mr. Hutchison consumable 3-year house his ship, that is mentioned following an 8-legged equine of Norwegian myth how could sliding through the ocean.